And Titans head coach Brian Callahan is part of Titans All Access each week.
It's Callie's Corner, and it's presented by SeatGeek.
Coach, in your press conference today, you received almost 10 separate questions about Will Levis. What were some of the most important things that you took from his performance against the Chargers?
Yeah, the first things first, no turnovers. We have, I don't know how many games straight we've thrown an interception between him and Mason, but to have no turnovers from the quarterback position was a very positive step in the right direction. I thought Will played it efficient. He completed the ball, but he didn't do – best way to say this would be he played efficient, but he also was aggressive in some of the throws that he made. And those some tight window throws. They were accurate. He played with some poise and some calmness to his game. Certainly things we got to correct. I think there's a couple opportunities to get rid of the ball a little sooner on some of those plays, particularly some of the third and long plays that you're just demoralizingly taking a sack on 3rd and 20, and it's like, just give us a chance, put the ball in the fairway and let us see what happens after that, and maybe we get to a point where we can go for it, or maybe we make a guy miss and get a first down as opposed to holding on to it, trying to wait for something to develop on a long yardage situation. But yeah, I was encouraged. I thought I saw growth. I saw maturity. I saw a lot of the things I was hoping to see from his performance.
Coach Jack Gibbons had 15 tackles against the Chargers. Did his play in Los Angeles meet the high standards that he set in the 2 previous games?
Yeah, I think it did. I think there was a lot of really positive things about his performance. I think in the run game we could have been better. That was really the first time that teams have really run the ball like that on us. Maybe them in Green Bay were the 2 games where the run game got away from us. But Gibby was still around the ball. He was making plays. He was kicking guys down on the ground. I thought he was a more physical presence the week before, just more active and knocked back and downhill. And this week was maybe not that, but still just as productive in terms of getting his hands on the ball carriers and getting guys down on the ground. So it was another really good performance by him, and one that we needed and we need more of.
Minnesota's defensive coordinator is Brian Flores, and he is known for bringing pressure from everywhere. Is that going to affect who plays on that offensive line on Sunday?
No, that's really more my responsibility, and our coaching staff is to figure out the best way to neutralize their pressure packages as best you can. They do a great job. Really, really smart defensive coach, and they got good players on top of it. But the scheme is challenging, and they make you feel they bring pressure a lot. But what they do more that's harder for us is that they make you feel like they're going to bring pressure, and then they drop out of it. And they mix those 2 things sort of over the course of the game, and it's very challenging for a quarterback, as you've seen all the quarterbacks that have had to play against it.
Let's turn to Minnesota's offense. Does it revolve around Justin Jefferson?
Yeah, it certainly does. They're still going to be they're still a really pretty good rushing football team. Everything sort of comes off the run and the actions off of that. It's same. So, Kevin O'Connell and I come from similar backgrounds in that sense, and there's a lot of things that they do that I like to watch, and I think they do a really good job of their run game and action game. But they're trying to get the ball to Justin Jefferson as they should, and he's, him and Jamar Chase are the 2 best players in football, and every week it sort of seems to be who outduels the other, and they've proven and earned the right to garner a whole lot of attention from defenses, and so we're gonna have to do a great job making sure he doesn't get going. I thought Jacksonville looked like they did a pretty good job last week in managing that, but yeah, he's one of the best players in the league, and the ball should run through him.
The guy throwing Jefferson the ball this year is Sam Darnold. 17 touchdowns, 10 interceptions, been sacked 26 times, but he's been very effective running Kevin O'Connell's offense. Why?
I see a guy playing with confidence. I see him playing with understanding, and he's playing fast, and he's putting the ball in places that guys can go get it. I thought Sam was a good player coming out of college. And just like all these guys, a lot of it's situation dependent when you arrive at a team, and there was a lot of things that you liked about Sam coming out, and I think you're starting to see those things again now. All the accuracy, the timing, his understanding, those things have all been evident on tape, and he knows the offense well now. You can see him; he's comfortable. He can get through his progressions. He knows where to find the ball. He knows where the ball should go versus different coverages, and I think he's done a really nice job.
For more of our conversation with Brian Callahan, we invite you to enjoy the OTP. You can watch the OTP on the Titans YouTube channel or at TennesseeTitans.com. Don't forget to subscribe to the OTP wherever you get your podcasts. There is only one official Titans podcast. better known as the OTP. Stay tuned. More Titans All Access right after this.